Welcome back, Valley friends. Today we're continuing the story of the Forgotten in the quest, the Remembering. Last time we made our way through the dark castle until we finally reached the Forgotten on the top floor. They have already started their dark spell, so we will need to confront them and hopefully undo the dark magic they have cast over our valley. We try to convince the Forgotten that we can undo the spell together and prevent any further destruction of the valley, but they don't want to hear any of our excuses. They have been lied to and hurt too much, they no longer trust others, and they want to ensure no one else has to go through the same pain that they have gone through. It seems we only have one option left, and that is to battle it out with the Forgotten. Hopefully we can defeat them and get everything back to the way it was before. Your light magic will clash with that of the Forgotten and transport you to what looks to be the Forgotten's inner thoughts. Make your way over to the tree and sandbox where the Forgotten is waiting. Chat to them once you've reached them. We have found ourselves in the here and there. This is the same place Minnie had been stuck in and where the here and there fish comes from. This place holds all the memories shared between ourselves and the Forgotten. The first memory is the sandbox, but you both agree that it's missing something. It's not quite how you remember it. We'll need to focus our magic on the sandbox to fix the memory. Once you've interacted with it, you should see a small dream castle appear with your other toys. Chat to the Forgotten again. You both remember being a small child. You used to spend hours playing and using your imagination, creating your own little adventures. The Forgotten wishes things could be that way again. We try to convince them that it could be if they undid the dark magic, but they are still not willing to trust us. We will need to continue our journey of the Remembering. You will need to follow them to the next patch of light. Here we find a small child's bed. Chat to the Forgotten once you've reached them. Again, the scene is incomplete and missing items. We'll need to focus our magic to reveal the missing items and complete the scene. Here we can see the blanket Elsa had given us. Both of you remember feeling so safe snuggling under the blanket. The Forgotten believes that there is no way they can still feel that way because only a child could believe in such things. Being grown, they feel like they can no longer hide from the bad things. But you remind them that just because they are older now, it doesn't mean they can no longer do the same things they had done as a child. We still have more memories to go through. We will need to follow the Forgotten to the next part of the Remembering. The next spot reveals a desk. The Forgotten does not remember this scene, but you do. You were slowly getting older and had other responsibilities like homework. The Forgotten did not like having to work and had always wanted to go outside to play. This is where you and the Forgotten had slowly started pulling away from each other. But this memory, like the others, is incomplete. Focus your magic to reveal the storybook you and Mickey used to read from. Before the desk had been used for homework, you actually remember using it for fun things, like drawing pictures and creating your own stories. You didn't always associate it with work and unpleasant things. You tell the Forgotten that you can spend time together again and be creative in new fun ways. But the Forgotten just wants to move on. They're not ready to trust us. We'll need to head over to the next memory. This memory shows a small bookcase. You've not touched anything on the bookshelf in a long time and a layer of dust was covering it. The Forgotten remembered that this was when they had felt like a part of them has drifted away. You suggest dusting it off and maybe we can relive some of the good memories associated with the shelf. Once you've focused your magic on the bookshelf, some of your favorite toys and books will appear on the shelves. I thought it was a really cute touch how they included items like the yellow coin chests and toys from the Toy Story and other villagers we currently have in our valley. The Forgotten remembers how much they used to love reading all the stories about their favorite characters and how they would spend hours with all their favorite things. The stories allowed them the freedom to be whatever they wanted, and it helped them escape the real world. They wish things could go back to how they used to be. You tell them that it could be, that if you worked together you could return to the valley and things could be better again. Just because they have grown up and changed doesn't mean they need to leave behind all the things they loved as a child. They can still experience those things in Dreamlight Valley. The Forgotten is apprehensive because they have done so many terrible things, but you convince them that you can help undo the bad things. The two of you return to the Dark Castle, where you combine your magic to undo the dark spell that has been cast over the valley. After clearing out the spell, the two of you return to the valley together. This concludes the end of Act 1 of The Forgetting. I loved how this story played out and I can't wait to see what awaits us in the next chapter. As always, please leave us a like if you found this video useful and don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this. Let me know in the comments what you thought of Act 1 of The Forgetting and what you hope to see in the coming updates to this story. I hope to see you next time as we continue our adventures.